Hello and good morning. You join us for this test match between Mizoram and Nagaland. I'm David Gower, and with me in the commentary box is Alison Mitchell. What can you tell us about the conditions, Alison?
Morning, David. The pitch is very dry and hard here today. Early on, it should be a good pitch for batting, but we'll start to see some variation in turn and bounce for the bowlers towards day 3.
These two teams getting ready for battle. What do you make of the batters?
The left-hander taking the first ball of the day. Lovely player to watch. He'll want to see off the first 20 balls and then start to work into a big innings. Up the other end, opening with him, is the left-hander. And it's a good combination to start this match.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
Game, the pace bowler coming into the attack.
Left alone, taken by the keeper. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Thin edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Nice shot, straight to the bowler though, no run.
No shot offered, great ball though, and not far away from the stumps.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 106 for 3.
Nicely collected by the fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Timed that absolutely perfectly. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. Edged, but it falls safe. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well timed, but found the fielder.
End of the over. Mizoram are now on 112 for 3.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Super shot that.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Gain, just about ready to go out in the middle. Might look to go big again here.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length, still the key. Great stuff. Dove away and gathered the ball nicely. This might be trouble.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Tremendous. Great shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. On to the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. How will he reply?
Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Game has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back there into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
Wow, that missed a lot. Played and missed.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Shot. Real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Precision, just a great shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I don't think anyone will get to it. Try for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good shot, a beauty.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's a massive shot. That's going 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Oh, super shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
The boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Great shot. Was a good length to try that. And they did with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Needs a dot ball.
Swept away, but finds the fielder.
End of the over.
Well, they're into the 90s in quick time too. And with the way they've been scoring, you wouldn't put it past them to get there in a hurry.
No. Terrible shot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Oh, that's too full. Game makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Open the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Misses everything.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. You join us for this test match between Nagaland and Sikkim. I'm David Gower, and joining me throughout the match is Alison Mitchell, who has a bit more information for us on the pitch. Morning, Alison.
Morning, David. Thanks for the introduction. It's a very hard pitch here today. A tinge of grass on top, but once it dries, well, batting on this surface will be a pleasure. The pitch may begin to break up day 3 for the bowlers, though.
These two teams getting ready for battle. What do you make of the batters?
Gain. Opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. And at the other end will be the left-hander.
The umpire signals we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, I'm interested to see how they can bounce back with the ball. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Wow, that missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Going with pace now. Oh, great shot.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Might look to go big again here.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Gone! Great reflexes.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Game, the pace bowler coming into the attack. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Good shot, but finds the fielder. There'll be runs here.
Well, that single edges the score closer to the 100. Looking a bit nervous now, and you've got to control those nerves and remember to play each ball on its merits. The right-hander, new man to the crease.
That's right off the meat of the bat. Mohan fields that one. Nicely played shot too. Lovely. Look to slow a ball.
A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper.
Misses, and how did that not hit?
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
End of the over. Second are now on 222 for 3.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
No. Terrible shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. And out. Deep fine, had to run around a bit. They got the drop of the ball, and a great catch taken.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. Second are now 225.
Latta, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Dug that out well. Quick onto that in the infield. Played and missed.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery. No shot offered there.
Timed that absolutely perfectly. Nicely collected by the fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 234 for 4.
Game was looking good early on in that first innings, but fell in their 20s.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Perfect technique and placement.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. How will the bowler respond?
Power and precision in that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Well played, but he finds the fielder that time. Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Now then, a real chance. They've gone up here. Someone different now to bowl. That brings a different set of problems. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Avoided the fielders. One bounce and four. Fantastic shots. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot. Leant into that and punched it hard past mid-wicket. That'll crash into the rope.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Fantastic shot, but the fielder was up to the task. Good stop.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's right off the meat of the bat. And that's out. Excellent fielding, and the throw was on the money. Great cricket all round. Bradford. They weren't able to get off and running in the first innings. Didn't reach double figures. Game coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nicely played, perfect timing.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Left alone by the batter.
Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off.
No shot offered there.
Well timed, but found the fielder.
End of the over. Sikkim are now on 51 for 1.